Reconnection successful, but are we live? Because it just told me that the stream is finished. So where is the stream now? Oh, come on. What do you mean stream? No. No. No, this is not Octo Expansion speedrun. No, YouTube. Yeah, my internet blooped and then it reconnected to the wrong stream. Ah. How do I hold on? Let me fix this now. Oh no. What a mess. What a mess. Hold on, gamers. This is not Octo Expansion stream. I just need to copy the settings. Actually, no, I don't. Well, yes, I do. I need to copy the settings of the old stream onto this stream. Wait, is it actually live, or is it having issues? Cause hold on. Storyline so good, thank you. We're fixing because my internet pooped itself, and then when it reconnected, it went straight to the next stream instead of the correct stream. Sorry about that. A little bit out of my control, but we'll fix. And now it's probably gonna send out 2 notifications because of the technology. Why like this technology? Okay. Technology. And then let me fix the game because it's a Splatoon. Ryza. It happens. I know. It's just frustrating because it reconnected at the moment that YouTube was like, okay, stream's over. We're going on to the next stream now. Okay, I think it should be fixed now. In theory. And if the internet crashes again, I think that's just gonna be it for today's stream. Hopefully not. But we'll see. Hello. Sorry for the double ping. Part 2 because internet crashed. Your birthday is on Sunday, but you can't make time go faster by doing another live stream plan for another. Yeah. I know. Fast forwarding to your birthday. Any percent speedrun. Anyways, yeah, tomorrow I'm doing a speedrun of Octo Expansion escape sequence, but it's at nighttime. I think my ISP was not happy about me trash talking Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Feel like you guys should learn. Anyways, yeah, so just a heads up, if it crashes again, I think that's just gonna be it for the stream, but hopefully it doesn't crash again. We'll see. I don't know what this crash was. It was just kind of random. Maybe they're doing like maintenance or something. I have no idea. But as I was saying before the internet rudely interrupted, I don't even know when it stopped. But we were looking at what were we looking at, gamers? We were looking at the combat system in this game, which is very similar to the raid battles in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. But they added some extra layers like tactics levels that let you use multiple normal attacks. And save more AP, which is kind of going through the little tutorial for the battles. Also, some skills will become even stronger. So you were saying about ice, right? See, I don't know if because this is my dad switched to this new plan, or if if the ISP is just in general having issues, but Peak Octo expansion, it should be changed. It should look correct now. I just have to reschedule the Octo expansion stream for tomorrow. But I'm gonna do it after this stream, because if it crashes again, it's just gonna automatically reconnect to the next stream. Because that's how YouTube works for some reason. Okay, press X to strengthen your ability. So this is special skills you can use. So for Ryza, it deals magic damage. What you got? You got an attack. Ooh. Press up down to toggle between aggressive mode and a negative mode. Why negative mode? What? Aggressive mode, either party members will consume AP to use their skill. So this is, yeah, this is on the Switch. It's I think it's also on PC. I don't know if it's on, it might also be on PlayStation. She already has magic, yeah. But the strength in this game doesn't come from magic, it comes from the items you craft. So you can select how your party members play. So whether they're already, like whether they're gonna go more offensive or defensive. And then you can switch targets, press plus to change stances. This is for the tutorial. Time to expect. Good luck. And it's my turn, I go for normal attack and we defeat it. It's not switched to exclusive actually, no. I very specifically bought the physical versions, which were for the Switch 1. So this is a Switch 1 game, technically, on the Switch 2. It's over? Did we win? Yeah, it looks that way. I guess that's our first official victory. Splatoon 2 really went crazy with the lore. All the humans went off. This must be a strange start to our timeline, right? You guys are scaring me with all the Splatoon comments, because then I'm like, does it say Splatoon? Still? Yeah, it looks that way. I guess that's our first official victory. We survived, thank goodness. That was no time to let up, we have to keep on going. So you can swing at enemies to start the battle. And you gain an advantage if you hit them first, which is you get 10 AP. That's what I got a notification for. Yeah, because that's for tomorrow's stream. Well, at least you guys know that tomorrow night at 7 PM EST, I'll be streaming a Splatoon speedrun. I'll be speedrunning along with Squidman, Vic, Glitched Cactus, and I forget the last person. I know it starts with Hollow. I've never met them. And it's organized by Ethan Stone. How's it going? It's going good. What kind of legend game is this? Pokemon would never, as they say. This is the Pixie Forest. We cannot collect anything yet. This makes me sad because I'm so used to like picking up everything in this game. Everything. Yeah, they got nice little woods. No, it says Pokemon. And then I got stuck on the tree because I'm a doofus. And there's this pretty tree bridge. There's weasels. I don't want to fight the weasels right now. But there's also fairies. I don't want to fight the fairies right now either. We got a flower. This is a reference to heckin' Fierce. There were flower rings in Fierce. I never knew this. This makes me happy. But for reference, I've played like 8 of the Atelier games and the Fierce one is my favorite by far. If we entered the stream before you corrected it, it shows Splatoon, but if we leave in the stream again, it shows the correct game. So I'm just happy to see a Fierce reference. Yeah, I think that's also part of why I enjoyed this game, because it's a lot of like collecting and completion. I didn't expect to find a big feeling like this in here. These are Clint Kingdom ruins. We have them in the village. All that's left of the foundations. It doesn't look like it was very big. I wonder if it was some kind of forest outpost. Hey, don't just go running off. It's your fault if you stumble into a pack of monsters. girl's voice. Yeah, do I have to voice that one? Ryza, what did I just... What are you talking about? I'm right here. I see, so then, who was that? Doesn't matter, it sounded like it came from deeper in the forest. Yeah, Tao, let's go. Hey, wait up. Alright, we're running off. You can, I was gonna say you can jump off the cliff, but you can't jump off the cliff. The kids really don't go outside much. This is an island and they don't know where the ruins are? Yeah, like they haven't left the island. This is their first time leaving this island. Tao only knows about the ruins because like his family's like architects and stuff. A lantern tree. Oh, and there's a pixie and a girl. It's not gooey this time. It's a pixie. And she's shaking. She is. What kind of game? It's an RPG. It's a lot about collecting and crafting and fighting monsters. It's very chill. It's like a slice of life anime almost. Whoa, a monster. This one looks kind of strong. Funny enough, Genshin actually copied a... Well, didn't copy, they made a character based on the Atelier games. And they even had a whole event that was basically a ripoff of the Atelier games. Is this character here? I'll show you guys. It's Emily. So this character was literally made in Genshin to attract the players who like the Atelier games. So it's very like Atelier coded for this one. Like even the whole design is very, very reminiscent of the Atelier games. So they do that sometimes. They'll just like design a character to like pull in people from other franchises without people realizing it. It's fine, no one pulled for... I pulled for her! I even have her signature weapon and I have triple crown her. Maybe we still don't abandon someone in trouble. We have to get in there. Coming to the rescue of a damsel in distress. Not a bad way to start an adventure. Alright, this time we gotta fight a pixie. I'm glad I didn't waste my HP fighting all the other ones. See, so now I gotta wait until it's my turn. And then I can use my skill. Oh, I can't use my skill because we don't have enough AP. So I could have waited. But then it's like, oh, you know when your turn is. Also, you don't have to stick to playing with Ryza. I can push the L or R buttons and I switch over to Tao. So now I'm playing as Tao. So if you don't want Ryza to be like the main character used during battle, you can just switch who you're using. The pixie's so nice, why would you fight her? This isn't that pixie. Not all pixies are the same. Looks like we managed to pull through. Can I copy your homework? Yeah, sure, just don't make it look obvious. Exactly. Character Sakura vibes. That's also true. Yeah, that was a close one. I'm beat. I bet you are. Hey, how do you feel? Are you hurt? No, I'm okay. Thank you for saving me. I got lost in here, and then that monster attacked me. Sorry you had to go through all that, but we should get you out of here. Can you walk? Well, if she can pick up her instrument. I think getting out of here is a great idea, and the sooner the better. Tao just wants to go home. Okay, just calm down. We handled ourselves pretty well for our first big battle, don't you think? Yeah, we saved a pretty maiden, and now we get to head home victorious. I'd say we did just fine. And she's just like, what the heck? Who are these people? Okay, let's head home. Alright, we're running the heck back home. Lantern tree. Oh, it's a tree that got lanterns on it. That seems a little parasitic if you ask me. Just mildly. They didn't even ask her name, right? It's just like... We saved the pretty girl, now we go back home. I'm Ryza Stout, but everyone calls me Ryza. And this is Lent and Tao, they don't get last names. That was a pretty abrupt introduction, but I guess it's okay for now. My name is Claudia Valence. I came here with my father. He's a traveling merchant. See, they did the introduction just when they got to safety. They're like, let's not get jumped by more pixies. Let's leave first. Oh yeah. Wait, is he the same one that's supposed to be coming to our village today? Could be. Oh, by the way, what's that thing you're carrying? Must be pretty important. Well... You don't have to say if you don't wanna. Mine can be pretty insensitive sometimes. Hey, why you... Whoa! Look up there! Huh? More battle. Angry Weasel. Oh, I think Ryza just died. Oh, that's great. That's great for me. Alright, I'm gonna be Tao now. Oh, Lent just died. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, this thing has... Uh-oh. Mildly cooked. We were doing so good. And then the level 20 monster shows up and just wrecks us. Couldn't hear you for a bit because a plane or helicopter passed by. No. Oh no, we have to run away. But it's blocking our only escape. What are we gonna do? Hurry! Here it comes. I'll distract it. You guys sneak past and get out of here. I can't do that. It's true, with your level of ability, you can't do anything. Oh, here's a character that Captain Rhyhorn. Right on. Did you change your name? Or is it YouTube being weird? Here's a character you might like. Oh. Everyone, close your eyes. Who the heck are you? It's a barrel. Slow motion. Just blow up the monster. Just blew up the monster. No wait, the monster just... How did you destroy such a strong monster in a single stroke? Strong? If you consider that strong, I'm surprised you've survived this long. Anyway, what was that loud noise? What did you do? That's the power of alchemy, or rather, a fairly simple example of it. I like how they list him as boy. Mysterious boy. This is a man. This is not a boy. This is man. Alchemy? She's listed as lady. Why they treat my mans like this? You can call the man child, basically. We shouldn't waste time talking to them, Ampo. We should find our target. Let's return to the port. My friends and I have never eaten a Reese's Puff in my life. You should eat one. I always wanted to do that. Not to you. It's good enough. Oh no. Of course, Lila. We can speak more later. For now, we need to get out of this forest. Okay, I guess we're headed in the same direction. We need to head to the port too. Alchemy? I've never seen something so amazing. What is this angle? It's so exciting when I think of going on adventures. I wonder why that is. She saw a barrel once and it was all over from that point. Alright, Fairy Forest. We don't want to fight the fairy. Oh, we don't want to fight the weasels. We don't want to fight the fairies or the weasels. Ryza. There. These flowers grow here too, huh? Yes, and we're quite lucky they do. Why? What's so special about them? Monsters can't stand the smell of them. You're safe as long as you got some nearby. In other words, areas like this are a good place to rest. Remember that if you intend to continue your travels. Safety flowers. Yo, I forgot about safety flowers. Sometimes you'll find unusually large flowers growing out in the field. These flowers essentially act like the bed at your atelier, allowing you to rest. Resting will restore your HP, and the flower will need some time to recover before you can use it again. There are few safe zones out into the world, so keep your eyes peeled for these flowers. I'm gonna be honest, gamers, the first time I played this game, I not a single time used one of these. Let's rest. Till morning. How about we don't get an... Oh. It's gooey. It's poony, man. We're not gonna... Wait, I gotta share a screenshot with you gamers. So you see the slime monsters, right? The Puni. So in this game, in Lida and Suel, they have a character whose skin is, I don't know if I took a screenshot of it. He wears a Puni mask. I think, no, hold on. I'm being impatient. I don't... Where's the bodyguard we're waiting for? And it's a guy wearing a Puni mask. and this is an actual skin you can wear for this character. Anyways, they have fun with these games. Seems like the chat is bugged. Oh, it's not bugged. You know what it is? It's because the stream died and this is a different chat. Thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna fix this real quick. Hold up a moment. It's because my internet blooped and then the stream restarted into a different stream I had scheduled. So now we have the correct chat. Thank you for letting me know. You little troublemakers really did it this time. We're really sorry. Please don't yell at Ryza. If these three hadn't shown up, I wouldn't be standing here right now. Indeed, we arrived a few moments too late. I'm ashamed to say I failed in my duty. Well, you did save all of us from that powerful monster. Yeah, that's true. Agatha, there was this huge explosion. It was so cool. You need to acknowledge what you did wrong. It's okay, Agatha. As they say, all's well that ends well. Dad. I understand Dad's Lubart, but... Lubart Valence. So, Ampo, Lila, and Ryza, was it? Thank you for saving my adventurous young daughter. She does like to stray from the caravan. I'm really sorry, Father. My pleasure. It's the least we could do to thank you for granting us passage in your carriage. Although if you wanted to provide us with an extra reward on top of that. This is Ampo Volmer. And this is Lila Decorus. I forget their last names, they're never used. So, are you traveling to the village on business? Yes, we're investigating Twin Kingdom ruins. Kirkin Island is said to contain quite a number of them. Oh? He's like, wait, I know about the ruins. It's true that Kirkin Island is littered with ruins. There are even some within the village itself. So the rumors were true. We would be overjoyed to make the village our home for the time being. Of course, if that's too much to ask, we can certainly make a camp here. No, you saved a valued guest of ours. That kind of host would be... What kind of host would we be if we didn't welcome you as well? Yeah, with explosives. Of course. I mean, sometimes you gotta open a door that hasn't been opened in several centuries. and the key's definitely gone, so like... We would be forever in your debt. Why do adults always have to act so formal? Yeah. It's like that everywhere I go. I guess it has something to do with keeping up appearances. I haven't forgotten about you, Ryza. Your mother's going to have something to say about this. What? I'm glad you've already made a friend. We may not be here long, but I hope you look after her. Sure. Well then, let me show you to the village. Ampo, if you'd like to join us. Welcome back. So we're back to the island now. Did I miss anything besides talking? Basically, Ryza is gonna be in trouble. Welcome to Rasenbolden. I'm Moritz Brunnen. I suppose you could say I'm in charge around here. If you have any questions or requests, feel free to come and see me. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Brunnen. I look forward to a mutually beneficial relationship. Of course, I'll make sure of it. I understand you're interested in our delicious Kirkin fruit. That's right, it's a rarity in the capital's markets and highly sought after. Although I didn't realize it was called Kirkin fruit here. Back at the I cannot read. Back at the capital, we know it as Luceau. I think. This is how I would pronounce it if I tried to write that in French. Luceau? Why are they showing pineapples though? Kirkin fruit is not pineapples. Don't confuse the two. It's a Kirkin Island specialty after all. Although Luceau does have a certain elegance to it. I must say I had no idea you were coming all the way from the capital of Ashram Bayard. I can't read these names. They have interesting names. Sorry, my dad is like randomly texting me. He sends like a million texts. I must say, I had no idea you were coming on. Okay. Usually we just sell whatever extras we have to any passing merchants. It doesn't seem that special to us. My goal here is to create a steady trade route for the Kirkin fruit. I hope you can assist in this endeavor. Of course, I'm overjoyed that you were receptive to my original proposal. Working together, success is assured. How much did they bow without closing their eyes? Right? With your permission, we've prepared a welcome banquet in your honor, if you come with me. The banquet is to be held in my manor garden, and I'll be gladly guide you myself there. So that loud man speaking to my father is your village chief? No, not exactly. He's just someone with lots of influence around here. Personally, I just see him as some crusty old man that likes to push people around. So, he's not actually in charge? But he still tells people what to do? Is he wealthy or something? Well, he does have money, but more importantly, he has water. Our only water source is on his property. Bro owns the spring. Fresh water for the entire island. What's your favorite anime? I think Freerun at this point is my favorite anime. For a village out in the boonies like ours, whoever controls the water pretty much controls the town. I mean, it's an island, so there's water outside of the island, and I think it's on a lake. So I don't know why they can't just drink the lake water, but I think it's like a saltwater lake kind of thing. Boonies? But your island is so beautiful. You think so? Well, thanks. Listen, this isn't just because your dad asked me to, but... Huh? I hope we can be friends, Claudia. I would like that very much, Ryza. Or brackish water. I don't know what that is. So this is like little port area. We'll explore this areas later. Like you get to actually like walk around town and do quests and stuff. Right now it's just like, here, meet the characters. Learn how battle works. Learn alchemy. It's a mix of salt water and fresh water. I see. The Bowden district. Guess that means Claudia's gonna be part of the banquet too, huh? Of course, she's the guest of honor's daughter after all. That's fine, we said we'd meet up with her later anyways. So we got in trouble, but we also made a new friend. I'd say we came out about even. No wait, we came out way ahead. I consider this a complete success. Huh? Why? Are you that excited to have a new friend? Well, it's not like there are a ton of girls our age around here. That's definitely part of it, but... Ah. Hello, Ryza. Hello, Ryza's lackeys. Boss? Who are you calling a lackey? This is Boss Brunnen. And this is Lumbar. I hear you got your butts handed to you by some monster. You really want to try and act big now? How do you know about that? It's all the poor guardians are talking about. How some weak brats are causing them so much trouble. And yet, even after such humiliation, we still got that attitude. Have you no shame, Ryza? You're better off lying low and staying out of everyone's way. Speaking of which, move aside, we're on our way to Mr. Brunen's banquet. You should have just stayed put. You brought shame on the village the instant you left the island. Man, these guys got no chill. Basically, Boss is the son of the guy that owns the water. Mr. Burns? Simpsons crossover? Right? It's been a long day. Why don't we just head home for now? Yeah. And now she gets to get yelled at by her mom. I like how they're like, we're going to a meeting, and then they just stay. I guess there's nothing left to say. Nope. Time to run back home. Which is literally on the other side of the island. So it's a long walk. It's not that bad of a walk. Bum, 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 bum. The music though. It hit me in the nostalgia. Okay. And who's ready? Who's ready to get yelled at? Oh. Well, I guess we get to go to bed without getting yelled at. Time to tell mother we crave violence, right? Shame, humiliation, troublemaker. Is it really so awful to want to leave the island? It's not like I'm special or anything, but everyone has to try and take that first step, right? Otherwise you'll never get anywhere. Ryza, Lent and Tower here. Huh? Why is the door so warped? Why is that door frame? It looks like it's photoshopped to accentuate some curves. Please excuse us. Yeah, sorry to bother you, Miss Stout, but you know, you're looking just as beautiful as Lent. What are you doing? Lent? Ryza, we got good news. Oh yeah? Hey, you're not still thinking about what boss said, are you? Forget about that jerk. I'm not that special. I have his flawless skin, great hair, fashion sense, and a charming personality that makes good friends. Who cares about any of that, right? Nah, I mean, if you've ever been in a situation where people do start calling you shame and useless, it kind of starts to sink in, despite all the positives that you might have. I can relate to that really well, actually. Yeah, just listen to this. Forget it, I'm not interested in those dumb diagrams of yours right now. Wow, you really are upset, huh? But it's nothing to do with that. It's about Ampo and Lila. Huh? Yeah, it's tough, especially in tiny communities. Apparently, they're renting a place in Old Town, and we found out where. Wanna go check it out? You said you were interested in alchemy, right? Alchemy? Yeah, that's right. Runs off. Well, what are you two just standing there for? Let's go. Wow, it doesn't take much to cheer her up, huh? Hey, it's better than her lying around her room all day depressed. Anyways, let's go after her. Yeah, if we head to Old Town from the Boden district, their place should be on the left. Hello, really love your Connects Become Champions here. Thank you. My plan is to post a video at the end of every month. So, I'm almost... Well, this week I should finish this month's video and then we'll go from there. Ryza, where do you think you're going? Hi, Mom. You promised you'd help around the farm today. Your father's waiting for you. Hurry up and get ready. There, dear. There's no need to yell. I'm sure your Ryza can hear you just fine. Carl Stout. He's just a chill guy. You spoil her too much, you know that? Listen, I kinda have something important to do today. Do I really have to help out? I'm sorry, but there's a lot to get done. For starters, I need you to get some water for the fields. Heavy labor right off the bat. The fields will be fine one day, won't they? A farm is a living thing, Ryza. How much work could you get done without eating or drinking for a full day? Okay, I get your point. You need to start taking the farm more seriously. Now, just look and listen carefully. Please pull out these weeds. The furrow is starting to crumble. You can hear those voices. The more time you spend working in the fields, the more you become part of them. She's already gone. Oh dear. Mio? What's up? Don't what's up me? Didn't you notice Ryza ran off already? Why are you both like this? I'm sure this is boring for a girl her age, but as long as I'm patient with her, she'll come around someday. Sorry, Dad, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Well, I don't think we're getting water. I don't think we're getting water for the farms. She just said that side quest. We're not doing that side quest. Why do I feel like her work in the farm will be useful for her alchemy endeavors? Alright. Yeah, this is another thing I noticed. A lot of the past games were like, oh, I can hear the voices of materials. And her father was like, I can hear the voices of the farm. And I'm like, wait. I didn't know that was a reference. Okay, so Old Town and turn left. And I see the marker. It's there we go. Have a lot going on. Just watching helps me calm down. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. So this is the place. I'm actually kind of nervous. Huh? How come? It's not like you're the only one who's excited about this, Ryza. Wow, you too, Tao? Whatever, let's just do this. Hello? Oh, come on in, it's open. Excuse us. And they go inside. And they're doing chemistry. All chemistry. All the chemists. Alchemy. Oh, it's you three. Fun fact, alchemy was... They basically came up with alchemy because they were like, oh, we want to make gold out of mercury or whatever. I think... I don't know if that's true. That's just the myth I've heard about the origin. So technically, alchemy predates chemistry. And the reason we have chemistry is because of alchemists trying to make gold. Oh, it's you three. Good timing. We just finished cleaning up enough to make it somewhat livable. I'm not built for this kind of menial labor. It's better than camping outdoors, wouldn't you agree? So, do you have some business with us? Yes, please. All three of them have business with them? I knew about Ryza, but... Lila, can you train me to fight the way you did when you beat that monster? You said you're investigating the Clint Kingdom, right? Can you read this book? I really want you to teach me alchemy. Ah, well, where should I begin? I'm sorry to say, but I don't have much free time to... Huh? He's the book. What is it, Ampo? Where did you find this book? It's in our library at home. What? Wait, does that mean you can read it? Indeed. Lila, I believe we've hit the proverbial jackpot. Interesting. You there. I'll show you. If you show us around this area, I suppose I could give you a few training tips. Really? Awesome. Sure, I'll do whatever you want. As for you, young lady, you're interested in alchemy, yes? But that's not something one learns in a single day. I don't mind. I'll do whatever it takes. Are you sure? Like any other skill, alchemy, well, your innate aptitude is the most important factor. Simply put, no matter how hard you try, if you don't have some amount of natural talent, it's pointless. Seriously? If you do have the talent, however, it should be quite easy. I'll determine if you have such talent. So you're gonna teach me? Well, perhaps. But only if you show talent. To be honest, it would be to my benefit as well. Huh? It's about true chemistry is alchemy distilled of the misinformation and fantastic beliefs. It's a bit more recent than alchemy. Early chemistry, they used a lot of chemicals we understand is lethal today for medicinal purposes. Ah, yeah. I guess medicine also came from this too. I suppose we should start with the basics. Essentially, alchemy allows us to create something from nothing. Do you have any idea what he's talking about? Beats me. I don't really care about alchemy. I just want him to translate my book. I suppose it's hard to truly grasp the concept simply by hearing it explained theoretically. So just have her do a synthesis. I get the impression she's the type who learns better by doing. I agree. Either way, I'll have to assess her aptitude. So, young lady, what is your name? Ryza. Ryza Stout. Oh, but you can just call me Ryza. Well then, Ryza, your first task is to gather materials. They can be found in the forest near your port. Near the port? You mean the Fairystone Forest? Alright. Now this is not full metal alchemy. This is half metal alchemy. We're chilling. We're not metal. We're cozy alchemy. Gather some nameless grass. Alchemy is all about gathering and synthesizing. You start with the former. Alright, that's what I'm gonna go do. You're only going to the nearby forest. No need to get so excited. But this is a really important first step for me. Yes, I'd almost forgotten about you, my very small friend. I'd like to speak with you a moment. Full grass alchemy. Heck yeah. Okay, big guy, you and I have some business to take care of. I'm ready. What do you got for me? And this is also the power of having a mentor or a teacher. Like it makes such a big difference. Right then, go and gather some nameless grass. Alright, so they're gonna be all learning, and I'm gonna go to the forest. I have a choice to make for the game I'm going to play after the stream. What do you think I should play? Pokemon ZA, Splatoon 3, Sonic Racing Crossword, or Kirby Air Riders? I kind of want to say Sonic, because that's the one game I don't have. I've never played. A lot of modern medications follow basically the same principle. Think about the negative effects of chemo. Yeah. Still shamelessly showing your faces in public, I see. What are you off to now? Hunting the dragon in the old castle? Summoning the draining demon? We're going to Fairystone Forest. Limiting your adventures to local neighborhood, huh? Guess you learned your lesson. Of course, that forest is right next to the port. Pretty useless adventurers if that's the best you can do. Whatever, keep talking. We got more important things than to listen to you. Let's go. Yeah. See you later. You're welcome to deal with any dragons or demons you run into. They won't. What's up with them? They're taking this stuff way too seriously, don't you think, boss? Guide board. You have unlocked guide posts. This basically lets you fast travel. You can just press the minus button and go straight to your room. So I could talk to the guide board. And then we need to go to the port, because that's where the Fairystone Forest is. Bam. Hello, lady. Alright, I believe this is the Fairystone Forest. And we have glowing bushes. That's totally normal. That just means you can interact with them. We've come here to play probably 1,000 times, but it feels different coming here with a purpose. Isn't modern science based on alchemy but lacks the knowledge of proper... I mean, kind of. Come here to... I've already read that. That's true. Do you remember what it is you have to gather? Hey, are you making fun of me? Well, you do have a habit of rushing into situations without really thinking. Am I wrong, Tao? I guess not. Anyways, everything seems fine here. I need to go check on something for Uncle. And I need to get ready to train with Lila. This area's pretty safe, so you'll be fine on your own, won't you? Wow, you two are so motivated. Anyways, good luck. Okay, time to get started. I forgot what I was picking. Gathering. You often find synthesis materials laying around. Gathering is the act of picking them up. You can gather things by pressing A and Y to swing at them. If you see something shining in the environment, approach it and press A to gather it. But A won't work on everything, you might... Okay. Also, the same gathering spots may provide different items if you have special gathering items equipped. So you get like scythes and bug nests and... Nameless grass. Nameless grass. But twice. Nameless grass. Okay, we got enough. Okay, that should be enough, I hope. Time to head back and check with Ampo. Oh, she goes straight back. So, how was your first gathering experience? Oh my gosh. Okay, oh my gosh. Man, I'm streaming. Go get the package. Go get the package. Dad, please. Keeps texting me. Dang string. Ah. Really fun. I've never noticed how much neat stuff there is hiding in the forest. Neat stuff, eh? Interesting. Is that your reaction? Then perhaps... What is it? Oh, nothing. I'm just glad to see you were so excited. Now then, let's assess your alchemy potential. To begin, please observe what I'm about to do. Here we got some stuff on the most basic forms of alchemy, the recipe for green supplement. Alchemy allows you to create something from nothing, but if you don't follow the recipes proper, you're doomed to fail. So, watch carefully to make sure that don't happen. You have a collection of materials, you'll need to toss them into the cauldron, which is known as the material loop. Alchemy is all about adding the right items to the material loop in order to create whatever you desire. I hit 3 bushes with my staff and I got 3 springs. It was awesome. See you, Thomas. Thank you for dropping by. First, we'll add the nameless grass, which you gathered earlier, into the material loop. I'm sure this is obvious, but you need to process necessary materials before you begin synthesizing. If you find anything useful for alchemy, make sure to gather plenty of it. But I digress. Let's toss in the nameless grass. We'll toss the nameless grass. Let's try adding another nameless grass. So this is a little bit of like chain reactions happening here. By adding a second nameless grass, a new material loop connected and unlock this hidden power. Of course, that doesn't mean you should just add a bunch of strong materials at random. You have to consider how materials might connect to the material loop and add appropriate ones. This would probably go faster if you did it yourself. I've prepared some water for you to use for this connected material loop. Also nice of him, he gathered the water that I didn't bother gathering. Most recipes will tell you exactly how much of each material you need for synthesis. Green supplement requires at least 3 materials in total. Adding nameless grass and water did the trick. I gotta bounce for work stuff, but it was full rest of the stream. Thank you. Have a good day. And we have made our first item. Green supplement. To create this neutralizer, all you need is nameless grass and water. Now you try. What, right now? But I only watched you do it one time. This is simple enough, you should be able to do it just by copying what I did, if you've got the talent. Then in that case, okay, time to make my first big step. To synthesize an item, you need its recipe and an alchemy level, higher than the item level. You also need to toss additional ingredients into the material loop that the recipe doesn't mention. Check the icon to see how many materials you have to add. Now once all the icons are blinking, press plus to begin the synthesis. If you're missing any requirements, the item will turn red, so keep an eye on that. Okay. Each material loop has one of 4 elements: fire, ice, bolt, or air. It's basically color-coded. Adding materials with the same element as the material loop will let you add its power, also known as elemental value. Now then, let's throw in that nameless grass. Adding a nameless grass with the air element increases the element value by 1. You can unlock extra benefits. Basically, once you fill in the glowy circles, you get extra effects. It requires certain elements and elemental values. Once you're used to synthesizing, you should keep an eye on these conditions. And then there's like the next chain that requires 2 wind. So once we add a second wind, it'll unlock the next thing in the chain. So you have unlocked synthesis quality +5 and the neighboring material loop. The higher an item's quality, the stronger its attack or healing amount. Try to get the highest quality you can. Finally, let's add some clean water to connect the material loop. Okay, and then we finish our crafting basically. Ta-da! And our alchemy level went up. So, how did I do? I'd say I hit another jackpot. Or rather, this is the real jackpot. So you're saying you've got the talent, you can become an alchemist, or rather, you already are. A beginner at least. Yay! I can't wait to get started, teacher! Unfortunately, I can't be your teacher. I'm all but useless these days. Huh? What do you mean? I injured my arm. I can do basic synthesis, but anything requiring delicate techniques is beyond me. But I assumed you were gonna teach me all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it's brave of them to make an alchemy atelier in a place that gatekeeps fresh water, right? Don't get discouraged. Anyone with talent can experiment and create recipes all on their own. Really? Really, for now seek experiences. Practice synthesizing, and soon you'll discover your own style of alchemy. My own style of alchemy? And I can still advise you, if not teach you. Feel free to ask me for any help. And no need to be too formal with me. Yes sir, I understand. I mean, you got it. I want to learn everything I can learn from you, Ampo. Oh, here. Let me give you this book. It contains the alchemy fundamentals, as well as a few basic recipes. I can have this? Thank you so much. My pleasure. I have no use for it myself anyway. Try everything you can and get used to synthesizing. Once you can do all these recipes, you might be able to use other books as an inspiration to create your own. I can create my own recipes? Not just from alchemy books. Try to view all things as an alchemist. Start training your imagination. Change your perspective, and even ordinary things can inspire you. That's what alchemy is all about. Imagine at least 1 or 2 stores on this island must sell books, right? Yeah, of course. Fresher's General Store in the Bowden District has a few for sure. Then go pick up whatever you can afford and start flipping through them. Okay, I will. And I'll try looking through whatever books we have at home too. Okay, so we're on to our next quest. And I keep getting texted. Now my brother's upset at me because I was like, hey, go pick up the package that says on the front. There's no package. There's no package. He's just rage baiting me at this point. Father, why? Oh, and we can now pick up items. So I'm just gonna collect some dry lumber and wheat. So that's bound to be useful. Yeah, we've successfully inspired Ryza to read. And I think there was like a little farm area. I don't think I can pick these though. He doesn't want a farm. The farm does not call for her. That's what brothers do though. It's not, no, he's not, my dad is rage baiting. Not my brother. It's the problem. Ay. Okay, so I believe they mentioned the store, and I believe this is the store they're talking about. Hello. Yeah, Fresher's General Store. That's fine. What do I need? My first dessert, Kirk in Fashion. Oh, there's a bunch of other items. I must not get distracted. Do I want dessert or fashion? I think I want dessert. And then we cannot afford the fashion yet. Unless... No, these sell for like $2 each. We don't have enough. We don't have enough money to buy the fashion book just yet. Unfortunate. I feel like Ryza would have bought the fashion magazine though. And then we can actually collect some water from down here. So I'll have plenty of clean water for later. And then back home we go while I pick up anything I see that's glowing, because this is how these games work. You see a glowy item, you pick it up. You gather everything, because everything is useful for crafting. Alchemy at least. Yeah, I'll teach you how to make clothes. Oh, I mean armor. Before I start doing alchemy, I have to get a cauldron. Where do I get a cauldron? We have a random cauldron at home. Why do we have a random cauldron at home? It's just sitting here going to waste anyways. Yo, we're here. What did you want? Lance, Tao, welcome to my atelier. Huh? You're what? Whoa, what's up with that huge pot? Mom needs it to make soup. We're not making soup anymore. Old houses would have cauldrons for soups and stews. Well, no more. No more soups or stews. We got chemistry now. Ampo taught me the first steps I need to take if I want to become an alchemist. And this pot has something to do with that? Where'd you find this thing anyways? It's not a pot. Well, I guess it is. But now it's an alchemy cauldron. Every alchemist needs one. Okay, and you call this place an atelier? What the heck is that? It's basically an alchemy lab. From now on, I'll be synthesizing stuff here all the time. See, so you're basically an alchemist now. Jeez, why are you two acting so blasé? I thought you'd be way more, I don't know, impressed or something. Kinda busy with our own thing, you know? We don't have room in our brains to get excited for you. Yeah, Ampo's already started teaching me the basics I need to read my book. So you both figured out what you want to do, huh? Have to make sure I don't fall behind. Alright, time to start looking through that book Ampo gave me. I gotta make every last recipe. Let's see, I should be able to find all these materials around here. Time to get to work. Specifically in farmhouses, they needed something to slow cook the food and not burn it when they're busy on the fields. That is true. I did not know this though. I did not realize. You can now take on party quests. These are events in which all the parties will unlock unique goals at the same as the game progresses. Lab is a more modern word. Atelier came first, yeah. Their goal will be listed in the quest menu. As they're unlocked, you can review them at any time. When you complete a goal, this will also be reflected in the quest menu. Completing these quests will show just how much stronger your friends have grown. And this is basically how you power up your characters, apart from crafting really strong equipment. Read my first dessert. I learned how to make flour and honey. Read a beginner's book. Learned how to make explosive uni. Grass beans. Bomb. Red supplement, brew supplement, yellow supplement. Just casually bomb in there. Just casually. Oh yeah, you can just let the game auto craft for you if you don't want to bother with the crafting. Select all, press R while picking materials to put the check mark next to them, and press A to add those items. So the only one we can make is green supplements, so I guess we'll... Oh, but we can't really make green supplement because we don't have enough green. We got yellow and blue, but not enough green. I guess I gotta go collect more stuff. Okay. Synthesize an explosive uni and grass beans. That's what I gotta do. I have beginner stuff. Explode. Right? Casually beginner stuff. Very, very casual. Very beginner. And look, we got the flowers. Got red flower. We got yellow flower. We got blue flower. And also part of our quest is just pick up stuff around the house. So that works out. Hello, Jaco. You need to pull the lever. Just say pull the lever, crunk. Great. Oh yeah, there's the tree. So uni, I believe it's inspired by like the spiky things in the water. But in this game they're trees, so it's like chestnuts. I believe they're just chestnuts. But they're called uni for some reason. Hi Tao. Starting to pick up more individuals in my books. Like a library is a real treasure trove. This is Tao's house. This is where Tao lives. Tao really is our neighbor. He's just chilling. I forget if I could pick anything from this farm. Nope. Nope. Let's see. I collect a lot of stuff here. More flowers. Okay, and then I want to see all of my quests. Menu. And then quest. Okay. This is a real quest that we gotta do. Okay, so we've picked up all the things, so it's complete. And you have to actually like pick it to be complete. Alright, so we have synthesized bomb. We have to make 10. By the way, not just one. We gotta make 10 bombs. Attack an enemy's weak point in battle. And reach the northernmost tower. So we're not gonna be getting these done anytime soon, but Ryza's we could get done soon. I make the bomb bowl. And I believe this will take me to like the actual farm district. Yeah, secluded farm. We kind of just start out by picking up whatever you do have around the island. Oh, we can't pick the tomatoes. Tomato. But we can break the boxes. First scrap paper. So it kind of encourages you to explore the map and see where you can find materials to collect. Asked before, what game should I play after stream, and I forgot to say about Fortnite. Nah. Goat pasture. Oh, and you can just charge this ring, I believe. I forget. I don't think I can farm the goats though. But you can buy goat milk. I discovered paper. Okay. Oh, there's avocados as well. So we got avocados, we got chestnuts. We got a lot of nameless grass. Let's see what else we can pick up around here. Forget if this was anything of interest. Not just a fountain, seaside hill. Some areas don't exactly have anything cool to pick up. Some are just cool areas to look at. How much until avocado toast? Good question. I don't know. I don't think they have avocado toast in this game. This is like the medieval times. There's no avocado toast. Oh, they have goat's milk in the barrel. Fresh berries. I'm basically just trying to pick up whatever I can before I go back to synthesize. Hello, goat. And the second game you can like pet the animals. So there's like cats and dogs around, you can like pet them. Okay. I think we should be good on stuff for now. We're just gonna go back to her room and we're gonna craft. So we have to make grass beans. We only have one thing that fits this recipe. Okay, electric, all these don't give anything. Wonderful. Let's not do that. So you have to see the little number, so the ones that say 0, they're just kind of useless. Okay. Also, the game is Japanese, American. Avocado toast is very American. That is true. And then we don't really have anything to put in here. Okay. If the ingredients have any traits, you can transfer those traits to synthesize the item. You can transfer up to 3 traits, but first you'll need to unlock the required trait slots. As you level up the trait slot unlock material loop, more trait slots will unlock, so be sure to fill them in. Some traits can be combined with themselves to level them up during synthesis. Trait levels will also increase with your alchemy level. The higher the level, the more powerful and effective they'll become. Repeating synthesis will lead to more powerful traits, so pursue the strongest item possible. We'll just make it expensive. Oh, we get both traits though. So which number game is this in the series? This is the first of the Ryza trilogy, but I believe this is the 21st Atelier game. So I don't know how to answer. If that's hopefully that answers your question. Okay, we made the grass beans. Alright, it looks like I was able to finish the items. But what exactly did I make anyways? Nampo gave me the recipe, so I guess I should ask him. Ampo, I was able to make the items in that recipe book. Oh, already? Very impressive. It's kind of weird to ask after I already made them, but what did I make? They're just a couple of items I'm sure will come in handy during your adventures. They're all kind of different medicines to keep you safe and bombs to take out enemies. Oh, that's where their strange explosion came from when you saved us. Indeed, it was an alchemy-based bomb. That alone will make your travels much safer. Oh, really? So all I have to do to succeed is toss a bunch of bombs around? Well, it's not quite that simple, but why don't I give you this? What is it? It's called a core crystal. Not to be confused with the Xenoblade core crystals. Normally, if you use medicine or bombs, they disappear, right? I mean, yeah. Isn't that just common sense? Okay, well, try putting one of these items you made inside of the core crystal. Now attach the crystal to your weapon. When you use it, you unleash the power of the crystal. Then what happens when you do that? You trigger the item's effect. And you can do it again and again, without consuming the item. That sounds like some kind of impossible magic. Perhaps, but I assure you it's quite possible, such as the power of this ancient artifact. Second unintentional Xenoblade reference, right? Ancient artifact. Just think of it as a very old alchemy item. Anyway, you can use it to keep from losing the item. Are you sure you want me to have it? It's fine, it's actually one of the more commonly ancient artifacts. This one's an extra I had lying around. Oh, well, thank you. I'll put it to good use. Okay, so core items, insert an item into a core crystal in order to turn it into a core item. The item will consume core charge and will not be used up itself. However, if you run out of core charges, you won't be able to use it, so timing is key. You can attach an item through the equipment menu. The number of items you attach depends on the weapon type, so pay attention to that. Also, you cannot attach an item if its level is higher than the character's dexterity. So this is where some stats like dexterity come in hand. I think it's used for like determining critical values in other RPGs. And this one, it's like, are you skilled enough to use the item? Basically. So some characters like Lent, who are more like muscle brains, he can't use the fancy items. Versus alchemists like Ryza, like since she's the one who makes them, she's got high dexterity, so she can use the really good items. That's kind of how you end up like having different battle combos. So one character can be more focused on physical moves and another just spams like the alchemy crafted stuff. What inspired you to become a YouTuber? Other YouTubers, I guess. Also, I had a hard time finding an actual job. Like, I know the job market's bad now, and it wasn't that bad before, but I still had a hard time finding a job. Like, a lot of the struggles people are having now with finding a job, I was having a decade ago, basically. And I was like, well, if I can't find a job, I should make my job. So that's basically what happened. Think carefully about which item you'd like to give to which ally. Also remember that healing items can be used from the basket, so you can just kind of heal in the overworld if you need to. This will still use a core charge, so pay attention to that. If you run out of core charges, you can't use the item anymore, but convert will let you restore some charges. Converted items will be disabled, but in exchange it will refill your core charges. The higher the item level, the faster it will be converted. So you can basically be like, okay, well I can't use this item anymore, but at least I can use other items. The item you disable will be usable again once you return to your home base. You can also convert directly through the basket menu. If you're running low on core charge, use convert before jumping into battle. Okay, what's my... Synthesize an explosive uni. Okay. Back home we go. Explosive uni. Okay, so we have... So this is kind of where the game gives you a little bit of extra options, so I could add an extra effect to it, or I could boost these other effects. Let's see, we have paper, so we can activate this effect. And then effect 2 has uni spikes, so if you want to look at what the effects do. Small uni spikes damage the stun gauge. So there is also like a stun meter for enemies. Except I don't have anything to put in here. So technically I can't just be done. I don't have to add any more materials. I've added like at least 2, I think is what's required. Okay, and we've made our first bombo. What is that book? Whoa, what's with that book? It's huge! Ampo asked me to look through our library to try and find a book with certain words on the cover. Oh yeah? So what does it say? Who knows? You mean you don't? Apparently it's a dictionary for the language used in these ancient texts. He told me to start studying it. What's the point of looking through a dictionary in a language you don't know? I've been taking notes on common character strings. He was impressed at me doing such tiresome research. That's true, I noticed you've been writing all the time lately. I'm glad all that work is paying off. Oh, it hasn't paid off quite yet. That all depends on how I do from here on out. Still, it sounds like you're pretty motivated. Which is great, but can't you do that at home? And what are you even doing here, Lent? This is my atelier. My parents don't like me doing this at home. They keep nagging me. Plus, this is just where we hang out. You can call it whatever you want. It doesn't change that fact. So this is basically Hoto Z, but in this game. I just got my steps and pull in for today. Plus, this is where we hang out. I guess some things don't change, even when you become an alchemist. Fine, do whatever you want, but I need to start synthesizing. You can do that? Or we could head on to the mainland. I want to try out some of Lila's tips she taught me. If we all get better at fighting, that'll make it easier for you to gather materials too. I guess that's true. Did you already forget what happened last time we were there? I don't want to do any more scary stuff. To the mainland. Just you wait, monsters. You're next, boss. Alright, well, I guess I don't mind heading to the mainland again. You can now give action orders, which allow you to execute cooperative... Basically, follow-up attack. So they say, hey, use an item, and then you use an item and they do an extra attack afterwards. During battle, inactive members may sometimes give a Q, and each member has their own unique action order, so make sure you use them well. When an action order appears, you only have a limited time to execute it, so don't wait around forever. And you should always try to execute action orders when the opportunity presents itself. But beware that you can't initiate an action order simply by using normal attacks. Quick actions. By pressing the ZR button, you will consume 10 AP and unleash a quick action. This will make it your turn immediately and allow you to use skills or items. So if you want to like speedrun a fight, this is the way to go. If you're in danger or need that final push to finish a fight, try to make use of your quick action. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these quests. The one we've done, and then we have 3 for Lent. Attack enemy's weak point in battle, unleash Lent's action order in battle, and then reach the northmost tower. And for her, it's make 10 bombs. Okay. So I did not get that much sleep, so I think I'm gonna say that's all for this stream for today. Curious what you guys think of this game. Would you like to see more of it in future streams, or was it just like a fun little thing to hang out to? I know it's a lot more reading for me, so I'm not quite sure if you enjoyed this as an experience versus, let's say, Splatoon or Pokemon. I always felt like Hotel Z should instead be a community center. It was fun. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to bed. I'm just gonna go rest because I only slept like 5 hours. It's like 11 a.m. but I'm noticing myself running out of brain juice. But yeah. If you guys enjoyed this, do let me know. I do have a survey in the description of the video or the stream or whatever. You're gonna sleep for 2 turns, exactly. I'm gonna go sleep for 2 turns, exactly. But yeah, I can keep playing this game. This is still my little experimental phase, so I'll probably try something different next stream just to kind of see how that goes, and then we'll decide what I'm doing for February after that. And hopefully no more Wi-Fi mishaps. Also, if you do want to see some Splatoon stuff, as you might have seen when you clicked on this stream, it might have said Splatoon. I'm doing a Octo expansion speedrun thing tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. So it's gonna be me, Squidman, Vicvion, and then 2 other Splatoon streamers. And we're basically gonna be speedrunning the escape sequence for Octo expansion, so just that, like, the final game sequence without the turf war part, so just defeating Agent 3. So from jumping out of the station to defeating Agent 3. And then it's gonna be like a 3-hour thing where we're not allowed to do our homework beforehand, and we're gonna see who can get the best time by the end of the 3-hour segment. It's gonna be a bit of a race. Yeah, if you want to check that out, I'll be streaming that tomorrow night. Otherwise, I'll see you guys again next week. Is console storage space still a concern with your Switch 2? You know, yes. Not as much, but yes, for sure. And then you know, I gotta show you guys the rest scene, because she can also rest, and they have a nice little art for it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I hope you guys have a nice weekend, and I'll see you next week. Oh, they didn't do the animation. Whatever. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see some of you tomorrow and some of you next week. Bye.